26-27. Holy. They talk about thriller in Manila. What about thriller at the Principality? When people talk about a game of two halves, this is what, if you Google what is a game of two halves, this game will pop up. The opening round of the 2024 Six Nations Series, Wales versus Scotland at the Principality. That's your definition of a game of two halves. Holy, what a game. What an absolute game. I said it in the preview, you can't write this Welsh team off. You can't. As soon as they got their little roll on, as soon as they changed their game plan a little bit, it was bang, 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 straight in. It was a 1 point. They were 27-0 down. 27-0 down at one stage in the game. Come back 26-27, lost by 1 point. But what that group of players will take out of that game, tremendous, man. Stuff that you can't coach. That's what they showed in that second half. You can't coach that. Just guts, determination, willingness to be better than a 27-0 thumping in the first round at home. What a game. What a game. I said the first half, Wales were using bombs, up and unders to put pressure on Scotland's back three. Weren't executing it well. It was definitely their game plan. It looked like it at least. And I said at halftime, they have to change something here. You can't, what's the definition of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. They had to change it. So credit to Gatland. He made a ton of subs in the second half and they changed their whole game plan. Everyone was question marks because lots of changes made. Yes, there was lots of changes, lots of debutants, not a lot of experience. But I said it. There's a core group of guys in there that deserve or are too good to be shit. Put it like that. Too good to get thumped at home. Too good for the wooden spoon. And they showed it, man. They showed it. I thought Aaron Wainwright, I said it in the preview as well, leading from the front, and what an absolute game. Got man of the match in my fantasy team as well. He was just all over the park, taking all the carries. What about his kickoff receipts? Little step down the blind side each time. He was outstanding. I think his loose trio partner in Tommy Raffel, at ruck time, a menace, man. How good is he at ruck time? Over the ball, just being a pest there. Made great tackles as well. Good impact there. And then all the subs that came on. I thought Ewan Lloyd, the 10 that came on, I think that Ewan Lloyd. Great. He was great. Obviously executing the game plan, that change of game plan in the second half. Gatland's obviously sat them down at halftime. I'm putting you on. And we're going to play like this. Don't give them the ball. Let's run the ball every opportunity we get. They did it, and it worked. It worked. They should have done it from the start. Oh. We'll look a bit at their first half. Poor execution of first phase, man. I think they lost their first four lineouts lost in the first half. 4 lineouts. That is the biggest attacking platform a team can have is a line out, because the opposition back line is 20 meters away from you, or the opposition defensive line is 20 meters away. You're 10 from your line out, they're 10 from their line out. It's a perfect platform, and they lost 4 line outs. 2 of them, I'm pretty sure 2 of them were in Scotland's 22. Attacking line outs lost. That's big opportunities. Big opportunities, not good, and they'll know that. They'll want to work on that and just be like, think of all those opportunities. They just needed one of those opportunities to pay off into points. I mean, that's obviously massive credit to Scotland. They held onto the ball. The game plan Wales were doing in the first half, or playing, executing, was not good enough. Just giving Scotland the ball. Scotland want to run with the ball. Don't give them the ball. You need to starve them of the ball. So yeah, interesting. Like, did not work out, but credit to Wales for changing that in the second half. Defense, their line speed was good early on, but it was too good. 3 offsides in the first 10, 20 minutes, I think there was threats of a yellow card already. So you could see they were trying to give Scotland the ball, get up off the line and bash them like that. It just wasn't working in that first half. Then silly penalties as well in the first half. Josh Adams throwing the ball away when it was kicked out to touch. Just silly stuff like that eases Scotland into the game. That Scotland were playing their game, Wales were having to adapt. It was not looking good for Wales at all. The kicking in the first half, obviously Costello off the tee, didn't get opportunities because that all happened in the second half. But in the first half, they were trying their bombs. It just wasn't working. So credit to Gatland for changing that up in the second half. That second half, finally, after continued pressure and execution on their lineouts, massive maul, strong maul. Those forwards got together and they scored that. Costello, subbed off. Don't know. I hope he isn't injured. If it was because of the first half and how the game was played, I think that's a bit unfair because they obviously went in there with a game plan and then he wasn't given opportunity to execute the second half game plan. So hopefully he's injured. I feel for him because don't get me wrong, Ewan Lloyd, when he come on, executed it perfectly. He missed that one kick that he probably would have wanted to get over. But man, can't blame the kicker. They were 27-0 down and lost by 1 point. 1 point. Man, Wales come out absolutely firing in that second half. There was a yellow card for Scotland. And just Wales, number one, changing the game plan, keeping hold of the ball, being patient in attack, spreading the ball when they get opportunity, not just giving Scotland the ball, and continuing phase after phase, forwards executing their first phase, and just holding on to the ball. Rio Dyer scored in the corner, man, and that's like on a roll. The Welsh fans were getting up. That roof was slowly lifting. When that happens, when Principality's pumping, Wales are on a roll, man. Wales are on a roll. I'm so glad Aaron Wainwright scored his try as well because he had an absolute cracker of a game. It would almost suck to be man of the match on the losing side. But man, like I said, what Wales can take out of this game, no one was backing them. Everyone, wooden spoon. Not this Wales side. You can't write this Wales side over. What a comeback. What a comeback. What a game. That sets up the rest of this Six Nations for sure. You can't write Wales out. You can't write them off. You can't. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the game. I thought it was exceptional. What a game. Tick. Thank you, both teams. Great. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought, and I'll see you next time. Bye.